All right, well, I'm here at the Ice Core facility in Denver, Colorado. I thought I would check in with you all. If you're curious what it is that I do for a living when I'm not riding motorcycles or running on trails, well, this is what I do. So I work at a university, I teach classes and I advise students, but I also spend a lot of time here in the freezer, which is very cold. It's minus 36 degrees in this freezer right now, so my fingers are already starting to go numb. I'm fully dressed in multiple layers, and what I'm doing is I'm preparing small samples of ice from deep within the Greenland ice sheet. So this ice that I'm looking at today comes from a depth of over 2,600 meters down. So that's several miles down into the ice sheet. And it's tens of thousands of years old. I don't have the depth age scale in front of me, but I'm gonna guess at least 50,000 years old. And what I'm doing is I'm working on different stations in this room and I'm preparing different types of samples. So I'm gonna spin the camera around and show you guys exactly what it is that I'm looking at. Particularly, I'm interested in physical properties of the ice. So I'm looking for indicators of deformation or strain, and I've got some really good examples here for you. So first, let me show you the prep station. So this right here is called a microtome. It's used to shave like biological samples, but we use it to shave down the ice so that it's nice and smooth. So this is a block of ice right here from the Greenland ice sheet. And you can see when I push it under this blade, it will shave a thin layer of snow off the top. It's very satisfying. And what I'm doing is I'm basically prepping this surface so that it's so smooth that I can mount it onto a glass plate. Let's go over here for a second. I'm going to show you, I've got a piece of ice set up under this light stage. And if you look carefully, you can see this beautiful fold in the ice, right? So this is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. All of these layers are actual layers of snowfall that fell thousands of years ago that were preserved in the ice. And you can see right here, there's this Z fold, which indicates there was some sort of deformation in the ice. So this is a really interesting piece that I want to look at. Now what I've done is I've taken this piece and I've shaved part of it off and put it on a glass plate, what's called a thin section. So that's what this is right here. And it looks normal, everything looks fine, you don't see anything. But watch what happens when I put it under polarized light. Pretty cool, huh? There's that same deformation band, and you can see all sorts of shear zones in there. All those little colors, colored polygons are the different crystals of ice. And this is a very active piece of ice. So something happened here, some sort of strain was put on the ice and it deformed, giving these really fascinating bands. So anyway, you look at the ice, you wouldn't even know it. It's just a thin section of ice, less than a millimeter thick. But again, you put it under polarized light and you can really see that shear band. Beautiful, beautiful deformation indicator right there. So anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a quick glimpse into what it is that I do. And I need to go outside and warm up because my fingers are starting to go numb. But I will check back in once I get back to town and start getting on the motorcycles and such. But at any rate, have a happy spring break if you're an academic out there. Otherwise, look forward to the spring weather rolling in. I'll see you guys. Take care. Be safe out there.